I've been living in the Netherlands for the past 4 years and a bit, and today I want to tell you about how the Netherlands changed me, my lifestyle, my mindset, and obviously it's very difficult to differentiate what changed came from living here and what just happened by me focusing on my growth. I feel like in this country everything is very organized yet very relaxed at the same moment. And when you look at it, for example, in transport, you see that like everybody cycles here, right? Everything is very like nicely done. The cycling paths are very nicely done as well. You always know where to go. It's very organized. But then a lot of times when you cycle and you are in the transport, you feel like you are in a beehive. Everyone is kind of like chaotic, but it's working. So far, I have seen only one crash in this country, which is insane. And I think that this balance between very organized yet loose is also in other spheres of life. And you can see that everything is working very efficiently, yet a lot of people, whenever they are free from work, everyone is in the park. Everyone is outside, walking, chatting in cafes. And you just get this feeling that everyone just knows how to relax. Obviously, it's like throwing all people into one bag, right? But that's the vibe it gives me. I feel like people here are able to relax much more. And to add things into context, I don't live in Randstad, in like the area where Amsterdam is, so that might differ for some people who live there, but for me, living in a smaller city, and what it taught me, this lifestyle, is that when work is done, and it's time to relax. It's time to go to the park, time to just take care of myself and slow down. Because what I used to do is that I was overworking myself like crazy and I never took the time to replenish my energy. But here I see that it so nicely balances each other out. There's rest and there's work, and there's rest and there's work. I think that what kind of also influences this like balance between two things, right, is the way how people look here. For some reason, I feel like the pressure on how one looks is not that high here. A lot of times I see people in clothing that is not like trendy, you know, what is in stores right now, but it's just something that fits them and they look very good in it. I feel that people here are a little bit like, whatever, dress whatever you like. So that kind of taught me to be more content with what I already have and what I could wear, and not to be like so self-conscious all the time about the way I look and what I wear. And continuing with what I said before about owning less, I think that it applies literally to everything, because a lot of Dutch houses are rather small. And to be honest, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I am a big supporter of having a smaller house. I just don't see a reason why to have like a massive house that you just feel the need to fill. And then you own so much and then you have to clean everything. Thinking about my stuff, I live in quite smaller place. But to be honest, I really appreciate it because, yeah, I don't hoard. I don't have to clean that much, and I appreciate what I have, and there's no need for me to have more than I already have. I am no minimalist, you know, I tried to be, was not my thing, but I own not that much, and I see now the benefit of smaller places and rather making it cozy and really pretty. It was just something that like broaden up my horizon, because I see it everywhere and a lot of houses look so pretty while they're super small and cute. So yeah, a thing that is very connected to the weather here, right? Because I think that's something that a lot of people struggle with when they move here. To be honest, I don't really mind it, but the thing that I learned and I saw from a lot of people, when sun comes out here, everyone is outside again. Just as with the work-life balance, everyone is just outside. When the sun is out, people are out. And when you have like winter months and the sun is on the sky for like a split of a second, everyone is like a sunflower and turning towards the sun. So it gives you a certain level of appreciation for sun, for nature, for being outside. It kind of moved me more into being more mindful about nature and my surrounding, and also forcing me more to go out. I am the person that really likes being home, and I think that being here and having the scarcity of sunny days actually taught me to go out much more than I ever did before. And what is also very cute when you have sun outside, people who do not have terrace, balcony or garden, they take their table and some chairs and they put it in front of the door on the street, and you just see people sitting at the tables in public space, sort of, right? But they're just like sitting there and chilling there, and super cute. I really like it. It just adds kind of like a homey community vibe. So yeah, appreciating sunshine. Connected to the weather, when it's winter, and especially this winter, it was critical because this winter was the darkest winter I've ever experienced here, and the weather was so cold. We had snow, so much snow. I had to cycle to work in a snowstorm. That was fun. But what it taught me is that when it's winter, I have to have ways how to preserve my mental health, how to take care of myself. And I think that I just learned so many different things that uplift me when I'm inside during winter, being more aware of how I spend my time in winter and how much sun or light I'm getting in, so that I would keep myself happy. And that's something that I worked on very, very hard, because I'm one of those people who get very sad during winter if I am not taking care of myself properly. So this is something that either takes you down here because you just, winters are long, periods of rain are long, so you have to learn it. And if you learn it, then you actually can use it as a very valuable skill, not just in winter, but also in other months of the year. And last thing that I really noticed, much more people when they are older, much more women when they are older, they seem more lively. They seem like they're still remaining active and they really try to take care of themselves. I go somewhere and you see a tennis court and they're just like elderly women playing together, or in swimming pools, or how I was speaking about the way people dress here. They dress very nice and they take care of themselves. And seeing this kind of made me realize that there's more than enough time for anything. I just don't have to rush through life. I can just build my life so that I could remain active, do everything I want to do, and focus on my goals in a span not of 5 years, but decades. And it kind of gave me ease, and I learned to more see life as this journey rather than oh, I have to sprint now it's very important, I have to secure something in the next 5 years. So this is all I learned by living in the Netherlands, and obviously by working on myself as a person and reflecting on all the different things. I understand that everyone's experience is going to be different in this country. There are people who really do not enjoy it, but I am one of those people who really enjoy living here. I think that this country just matches me so well. If you would like to know something more about living in the Netherlands, I could definitely make more videos about that from the point of view of an expat. And yeah, that would be it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you also moved abroad, what was the thing that you learned by living there? What was the difference between cultures? What struck you, Was there something that you never just expected that it's gonna happen, that it just shocked you the way how people live? Let me know in the comments below, and see you in the next one. Bye!